All right, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. As you guys can see, we do have 3 Honda Civic SIs lined up right over here, but mine's not going to be part of this. It's actually going to be Hector's 10th gen and Ruben's 11th gen. So this is actually going to be a very good comparison, considering both SIs are on Tsp Stage 1 tune. Both SIs have intake and exhaust, and both are, I guess you can count lowering springs on it, you know, both stock tires. This is probably going to be a really good comparisons to these cars. We're going to see which one is quicker on the roll. We're going to be doing 30 rolls and we're going to be doing 50 rolls. Hector's going to be driving obviously his SI, Ruben's going to be driving his, and we're going to go ahead and get it going. Let's just see which one is quote unquote faster. And yeah, and if I remember correctly, Hector has the Cobra cold air intake and the Greddy DDR exhaust. Also, he does have a PRL intercooler, is what I completely forgot, but he does not have a downpipe. Ruben, on the other hand, has PRL high volume intake and the Remark exhaust. So, just to confirm, Hector, your mods?
Intake, front mount, and exhaust.
Cool. And TSP Stage 1?
TSP Stage 1, that's it.
Damn.
That shit sounds so nice. Like, very nice.
Definitely does, huh?
I think it was also the first 11th gen I hear with the exhaust.
I was telling him it's very similar to ours for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But Ruben, and just to confirm, your mods?
High volume intake, full exhaust, and TSP Tune.
Cool. Even as much as you can get. Well, other than like stock tires, lower suspension, 91 octane. So the only difference is that Hector does have an intercooler, but that's about it. We should have a pretty even race, considering they both have, ironically, the same amount of gas in the car. Yeah. Both rocking 91, both rocking TSP, and they're both going to be doing it on map 2, which I believe is 19 PSI, right?
Should be
about 19 PSI? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Let's do this.
Yep. I am not rolling with them because we're going to make it as even as possible. No passenger, 1 driver only. Dude, literally, if you blindfolded me and it told me to guess which car was which, just based on exhaust, I don't think I'd be able to tell. They both popped. They both sound exactly the same because they're both the L15 motors. So that's pretty funny. But considering Hector is probably the most experienced driver, and I'm just guesstimating, I think he's going to get Ruben on because he knows his car a lot better than Ruben knows his. Like, let me rephrase that. Driver mod. Hector's a really good driver. Ruben, on the other hand, I don't know. He was able to beat a stock Evo in map 1. And Evos are pretty quick stock.
You want to honk it? Yeah, 40.
Hector just texted me the results. This is going to be very interesting when I see the footage, as well as you guys. Park it facing that way. How did they go? Run 1.
Walk.
You got him? How bad?
Like a car and a half.
In second gear?
In second gear.
Both map 2s?
Both map 2s.
You sure you want a map 3?
No.
Oh, that's funny. Race 2.
Race 2 is third gear and 40?
It was 40.
I think that one was a bit closer.
Yeah.
That one was a little closer,
Yeah.
but still sauced.
He got you still?
Yeah, that one was like a car.
Yeah.
Dude, so your top end overall is just where it's at.
Yeah, it's like we boost, and then like top end hits, and he starts to walk. It's like, no question.
11th gen SI must be doing something right with the whole tune, the whole, what is it, VTEC on the cam side, on the exhaust side.
Yeah.
So like, I know it's not your true VTEC, but that's a pretty good comparison right there. He was handicapped because you have an intercooler,
Yeah.
but
And then I don't know if you keep an eye on your knock control. But
my
my knock control was like through the roof.
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah, I think mine hit close to like 90.
bro.
But like it was high as fuck. I was like, oh, this is the last one for sure. But no, overall, this is a solid ass fucking beast. That thing pulled.
I can only imagine, like I was telling in the other video, I can only imagine how it's gonna be when they finally release big turbo kits for these cars, or big drop-in turbo kits for these, to see how it handles, dude. 'Cause I strongly believe as long as you are on a custom tune, especially a reliable tune, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
If something happens to break, unfortunately, it comes with the game.
Yeah.
You're gonna mod something, there's a chance of you breaking something. For example, your clutch is gonna go sooner or later, but it's gonna go. That's just how it is. And that's for all cars out there, not just the Civic SIs.
I'm looking for an 11th gen now.
Get a Type R, dude.
Oh yeah. You saw how good that went with your video.
All right, well, there you guys have it. Honestly, I was kind of surprised. I really thought Hector was gonna get a little bit more on the low-end torque, and his top end,
Top end is crazy.
I haven't seen the video, but I'm sure you guys have already, depending on how the video is, but damn. Real quick, how funny is this? Hector is gonna drive his car real quick around the block because now he's curious. I have a feeling he's gonna want one now. Ending the video right here. It's been a few days later. It's actually raining right now. We just finished installing my 271 turbo inlet piping, but that's gonna be for another video. It doesn't surprise me that the 11th gen Civic Si beat the 10th gen Civic Si that bad, because how faster the turbo spews, and it's a twin scroll turbocharger, definitely is overall a better turbo than it is in the 10th gen. Now, if you put a bigger turbo on the 10th gen, then yes, obviously it's gonna win. But now I'm very curious on how a big turbo 10th gen would be against a big turbo 11th gen. When they start coming out for them, or even possibly just a custom tune 10th gen versus a custom tune 11th gen, stock turbo, of course, to see how that is. Again, this was no shame and no hate on the 11th gen being faster than the 10th gen, or the 10th gen being slower and driving and whatnot. Like, this was all just for entertainment purposes. I'm sure you guys are curious just as much as I was. I really thought this was going to be a very good comparison, more even, if anything, considering they're both on the same tune and both have similar mods. So, but I guess this just proves that the 11th gen is, so far, is outperforming the 10th. Anyways, I'll see you guys in another video. You guys have a good day. Peace.